Well, hello internets, here we are. We got ourselves a little bit of a video ahead of us here. It's going to be some road footage once again, a little bit of things to look at, and we'll have to see how, well, it all shakes out. And welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, over the last few weeks I've done some resting, done some recovering, done a little bit of video editing. However, today I need to make a run out. I need to check out a grocery store, check out a couple of retail stores, check out the fan mailbox and such, and by then I think my excitement for the day will be fulfilled, and then it's time to come home. So let's get going and rolling, and we'll see y'all from the road. Hey, did you notice that car with the truck bed coating? I believe it either was like an LTD or a Grand Marquis or something. It had like a lift kit, light bars, truck bed coating. I will put a little picture here if I can pull it off the dash camera footage. Well, we stopped by the post office to check the fan mail box, and there's a big sign up that says post office closed and until further notice. So I pulled on the door to see if it was unlocked, and it was unlocked. So I go inside. The lights are all off and everything, and the big office area where the staff are is locked up and dark, and where the mail room is, where the mailboxes are, is dim, not as bright as it normally is. I checked the fan mail box and got my handful of letters and bills and junk mail, and well, kept on moving. As I was there and around that area, I seen a lot of people walk up with packages and have to be turned away because the post office is closed. It makes a person wonder, are they short-staffed, or, is there something more going on, or are they on strike again, of course, just in time for the holiday season, or what's going on there? Well, I went over to the mall. I was gonna stop by the dollar store and pick up some things. However, there's like caution tape and vehicles and security all over the mall. I have no idea what's going on there. Was there some kind of disturbance at the mall overnight or very early this morning? There's been nothing on social media for local news anyway. There's a few things going on in the area. Maybe it started there, maybe it didn't. I rolled on through the mall, stopped by the grocery store at the far end of the mall, and the grocery store was open. Parts of it were open, parts of it were closed off. The door that leads into the mall was all locked up from the grocery store. Things like the coffee shop and the deli and the meat place in the mall, all those places were closed. It was just the items that are available on the shelf and in the freezers that were ready for customers. Well, I wanted to go west, head my way to like Canadian Tire, Princess Auto, the big orange retail lumber yard, and I totally forgot about construction. I spent probably the better part of a half hour going about 3 blocks in construction. If I would have remembered that construction was there, and it has been there since May of this year, I would have took the long way around, been about 7 to 10 minutes and been at my destination. I made it to the Princess Auto store. I had an idea that I want a small little case to make an emergency road trip kit out of. You carry alcohol wipes, some light first aid kit, some other toiletries or whatever, and maybe some matches, maybe a knife or so. But used to be able to find stuff like that at Princess Auto. However, since all this nonsense that has happened in the world in the last couple of years, all that essentially Chinese stuff, imported stuff, it's hard to get now. There's big empty spots in the shelves, and items that are there aren't there, and inventory is all out of whack, and it makes it kind of frustrating for shopping. Well, while I was down that corner of town, I stopped by the second dollar store, and they were open. And went in there, picked up a few things of what I was needing from the dollar store. They didn't have exactly some of the stuff I was looking for. Once again, I think a lot of the stuff from the dollar store comes from overseas, and the shipping has been once again impacted by the last year or so of all that stuff. And then I went all the way back across town to the Honda dealership looking for a wheel kit for my generator. Lifting it in and out of the truck every time I go camping becomes a little bit heavy. The generator weighs well over 100 pounds, quite possibly 130, 40, quite possibly 130 or maybe 140 pounds. And for one person to lift that by itself, especially anymore, it becomes a little bit painful, especially for me. The wheel kit they were trying to sell me didn't have the pneumatic or semi-pneumatic tires. They were the narrow hard tires meant for rolling around a garage floor or a concrete driveway, so I am gonna have to buy from my online source to get the kit. It's very, very frustrating to pay that kind of price for something as simple as a wheel kit, when really they're just 4 dolly type tires, 2 chunks of angle iron, and 2 whatever it would be 3/8 solid rod, 4 cotter pins and a handful of washers, and 4 little 3/4 inch bolts or so, and you got it made. And if I had my welder still, a guy could make it for probably under $100. Especially if he got the wheels on sale. But you know, that's the changes that I've had to live with, that has become in my life. Well, between the beginning of this here video and the end part of this here video, there has been a few posts on social media. It turns out that there was a huge water main rupture at our local mall, and that is why they're closed. The mall sustained serious water damage and mud and sand damage. Apparently something like 95 or 96% of the mall sustained damage, so they may not be open for a while, because not only do they have to dig up and find where the source of the rupture was, they have to scrape clean out all of the sand and mud that came up with the force of the water, as well as dispose of all the stock that's been damaged or wet by this incident, changing out shelves, replacing carpet, replacing drywall and furnishings. They are saying, you know, it could be as much as a month or two before the mall is even partly back open to where it was. You have these kind of incidents combined with them being the better part of closed for the last 2 years. It's just one more nail in the coffin of the retail stores. You know, like, you can't really foresee a ruptured water main. There's no real telltale signs until actually after it ruptures, and then by then the damage is already done, right? You just kind of gotta clean up and put up with the issues, and it is what it is. But we'll have to see how the road footage shakes out, have to see what kind of video I can make from this day. It is what it is, and around we go. Thanks for watching Maxwell's vlog. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.